Well, come on.
Come on, you can do it.
You can do it.
You're listening.
You're listening to the curvaceous.
Right.
The Cervasis Bounty of Sin City.
Oh! We can't. We're not going to be able to record any commercials with Toxie because it's just not going to happen ever.
It will.
Eventually.
Curvaceous.
I had it so good in the bathroom. It was perfect.
So we'll bring in I have a tiny little squirting toilet I can put here. And a little mirror, and then that way.
The microphone in the restroom.
Yeah. We're going to get you a practice mic. But then she'll only ever be able to do it while she's shitting. She'll be like, I can't say it because I'm not pooping.
What was the word that Mama couldn't say? Not outrageous. She had to replace it.
She replaced outrageous. It was Calypso's word.
Damn, I don't remember.
Unbelievable? No. That's what she used.
Yeah,
she couldn't say outrageous.
She couldn't say outrageous.
She couldn't say outrageous.
Yeah.
Outrageous.
Oh, there you go.
Now say curvaceous.
Curvaceous.
There you go. And voluptuous.
Voluptuous.
Yeah, see, they gave me a hard time on that one.
See, what the trick to it is slowing down and making it sexy. That way you can sound all of the sounds out. The curvaceous bounty. Voluptuous entertainment.
And it also matters when it comes to website names, because Voluptuous BBW is an actual website, .com.
Right.
And if you keep saying Voluptuous, nobody's going to find it.
They're going to put an M in there. Yeah, exactly. I did the same thing when I started doing the club report.
Voluptuous and voluptuous. Those two words.
Wendy says, I had it so good in the bathroom might be taken out of context. If you're tuning in, we are right now talking about practicing your lines in the toilet.
Hey, we got Miss Susie Cream Cheese and Ink Spot Stories in chat with us now.
Hello.
And of course, we still have Grumpy House. Yoo-hoo! Ramtax Prep is still in there.
Crazy.
Well, you know what? She's got to listen now because we're getting ready. First of the year. That woman's up busy.
She
tax
is.
season, yeah.
Oh, she'll be listening to us the whole tax season.
I know.
Because she'll be showing up late anyway. Right.
Yeah.
We will not be held responsible for any errors in your taxes because Ramtax Prep was listening to the show.
Hey, but if you want,
laughing so hard.
If you want a damn fine tax person to do your taxes, get a hold of us, and we'll put you in touch with Ramtax Prep because she's freaking awesome.
Yep, she only
also,
takes
we have not
by...
mentioned our buddy at Curve Media. If you need some photos taken, family photos, wedding photos, pretty photos like
naked
us.
photos.
I posted today the one photo of you in his album from BBW Club Las Vegas with you and
Mandy. We're in red.
I think so, yes.
Okay, that was on the Christmas flyer.
Right.
The one.
I'll tell you, I didn't like the way I looked in pictures until I saw his pictures of me, and I went, dude, I look awesome.
And
yeah,
Lexi, our beautiful makeup artist,
Lexi?
she will be there Sunday. When I sent out the messages about how many seats do you need reserved from Sunday, she said right back, 5, we can't wait to be there. So she's bringing her entourage with her. And
that'll be cool.
It's going to be a lot of fun, so. Photo shoots are always fun. We're going to have to do another one soon.
We are.
Because I like to, get all sexed up.
Do a photo shoot once a year. I think that's enough.
No, 4 times.
Yeah,
there's so much work.
You have a photographer on retainer.
Yeah,
that's true. He gets so much work from us. He will do photographs anytime for you ladies.
Yes, exactly. And you know what? The problem is that you just don't want to put makeup on your face.
I hate doing my own makeup.
Well, you don't. We have Lexi
I'm terrible
now.
at it.
Lexi.
We got to make sure Lexi gets some business. So go hook up with Lexi for New Year's is coming up.
New Year's.
So make sure you
weddings,
make your appointment.
Any kind of special occasion. You're going out with a date with your husband, she'll do your makeup and teach you how to do it yourself. She'll show you. So get her to do your makeup.
All
and
the
then
pictures
you
that you see, the newest pictures of us, we don't have all of them yet, but
no, we don't.
The newest pictures you see of us up on our page, that's all Curve Media and Lexi.
Lexi and Coco with our hair.
Coco
did our hair. So, we got our own entourage, girls.
I love it.
We have our own photographer.
Now we need a caterer.
We do? Why do we need a caterer? To
come
in every Sunday night and bring us food?
We do have a DJ.
Yeah, we do have a DJ. We do have a DJ.
But
pretty good.
What we need now for our photo shoots, now we've got someone to do hair, someone to do makeup, someone to do the pictures. We need somebody to bring food.
We need craft food services.
That's right.
That's what we need. Craft food services.
I have been on shoots with craft food services.
keeps threatening. Tyzone, you keep threatening to cook us some food.
Well, Tyzone is telling me he's coming for Hobo Holiday next year.
Right, but he's supposed to be here before that.
I know.
He keeps threatening to come here from Chicago
and cook for us.
Yeah.
I'm hungry right now. What
I
you
am
cooking?
too. Callie, gotta get the food ready. I'm hungry.
Feed the fat chicks, everybody!
This book, okay, I'm going to do a little plug right now because Rodney's left, but I have read this book. I got to read this book before it went to print. Because
So actually, you're going to let me borrow that copy to read.
No, you can borrow this one, the one that we're giving away next
Well,
week.
no, I'm reading another one for another guest we're having in March right
Okay.
now, so
Yeah.
I'll wait for a minute.
So he wanted me to read it because he wanted me to give him a quote for his book. And he's like, you can't give me a quote unless you've read the book. I said, that's true. So I've read this book, and these are all stories I've never heard before. Like, I didn't know the story about how he met his wife or, anything like that. It was just hilarious. I was reading it at my desk at work, and I'm laughing so hard. I have tears streaming down my face. And he is just so funny. I love his writing style. It's definitely the kind of writing style we should see on a sitcom somewhere, but I think more HBO sitcom.
Right, so you can
More
get
like-
all the dirtiness
Right,
in, huh?
so more like a Veep kind of sitcom than a, The Simpsons kind of thing.
Right. I hate TV, by the way, right now.
Right? There's
Yeah.
nothing on.
Yeah,
All my shows are on hiatus. However, we did, when we were together Friday night, we had a production meeting, and Alexia talked about a show called Life Below Zero.
Right.
It's on National Geographic. So that night, I went into my room, like I like to do, and find out what's on my DVR, and there's nothing on my DVR because nothing's saved. So I'm like, let me check this out. This show is fucking awesome. These people live within 32 miles of the Arctic Circle, and they live in very remote areas, and they, shoot their food, and they have to prepare for the winter because they can't leave their environment in the winter. And it was, I texted Alexia that night, this show is awesome. But that's like some crazy shit.
Yeah, and I don't have on demand. I don't have cable. So I got my mom's passcode though. So
There
I'm gonna
Oh.
you
see if
go.
I can go do that. But
You can.
I have to do it online though if I can get it online
Mhm.
because it's not on Hulu. It's not on the National Geographic channel. You can go watch a bunch of clips. I think they have 100 clips or
Right.
something like that you can watch.
Well, then I called my mom the next day because my dad and her love those kind of shows, and she's like, "Oh, we've been watching that for a year. This is season 2," and I'm like, "Oh, now I want to go watch the whole first season to find out."
Yeah, I'm like you. I don't have anything in my Hulu queue to watch.
No.
I have watched everything on Netflix, and there's nothing
Everything's
new
on
coming out.
hiatus.
I watched all of Spartacus. I watched all of the Borgias.
It's this whole binge watching craze that
Did you
everybody
know.
watch House
does.
of Cards or Orange is the New Black?
I rewatch those because I know the new seasons are starting.
I hear Orange is the New Black is really good.
It is
I
really
watched that
good.
twice as well. I mean,
Yeah.
that was it made me want to go to prison. I would last for a day.
Wait,
but
what part of wanting to go to prison, what part did that make you want to go to prison for? The women, the food? I mean, what? The camaraderie?
Yeah, the
Yeah, because
camaraderie.
in the show they're portrayed as horrible. There's
I know.
lesbian relationships everywhere. The food is horrible until the Mexican is cooking it. The Russian was cooking it before; it was horrible. Then the Mexican took over, and I guess the eggs are from God or something. So it's a great show. It is.
All I know is when
Holy
20
huevos? Is that what's happening over there?
all I know is when 2014 hits, it's a very short time to Game of Thrones. 3 months
Well,
to Game of Thrones.
January we've got Helix starting, and we've got
What's Helix?
Helix is you remember Andromeda Strain where a virus gets out and it fucks people
What
up?
channel is that on?
Ooh.
Sci-Fi. Okay.
So Helix is coming out in January. The Following is coming
Yes,
out in
January.
So
Coming
nipples
back?
are hide. It's coming back. Yeah.
That's on Netflix right now. If you need to
Season
catch
1.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's damn
The
good. And
Following
then
is good.
yeah, and then all of the shows that started on for the fall season are on hiatus right now. They're all coming back in
Is Walking
January.
Dead going tonight? Is there a new episode tonight, or do
No,
we have to
that-
wait another fucking week for
I think
it?
we have to wait another
Yeah,
week.
nothing's new this week.
Anyway, I did
Between
find a new
years.
show. I go and search because I don't have anything to watch, and Hulu has an exclusive show. Like Orange is the New Black and House of Cards are Netflix exclusive. They produced them. They made them. Hulu has their own, and one of them is called Spy. And it's a comedy, half-hour comedy, and it's about this British kid and his British dad, and the kid has no respect for the dad whatsoever. He's in a custody battle with his ex-wife for the kid to live with him, and he's working at a computer store. He finally gets the gumption to quit, goes and applies for a civil servant job, and gets recruited by MI5. Not MI6, but am I 5? And it's hilarious. It's very cute, very funny, although I just want to choke that goddamn little fucking British kid all the time because he treats his parents like crap. But
Some babies
it's
just
a
need
cute, it's a cute little
spanking.
show. It's a cute little show.
I watched one on Hulu. It was called Blue with, I think it's Julia Stiles.
I'm
Yes.
a blue.
Something like that.
Talk a little closer.
And
It's a YouTube. That's a
yeah,
YouTube
it
produced
was.
channel.
It is,
yeah.
and then they put it on Hulu and streamed it, and so I'm watching it because I just really wanted, another series to watch, and it's awful. Her acting is horrible. She's being outacted by like a 12-year-old kid who portrays her son. Her hands are super tiny, so it bothers me. And I couldn't stop watching it, though. I mean, I watched the whole thing through, and then I had to look and see when the next season comes.
And Blue has been getting rave reviews from
It is,
people
I don't
all
know
over the
why.
place.
I'll have
Do
to
they
check it
not
out.
have
Yeah.
other TV? Like,
Now, did nobody watch Almost Human? Oh, that's a great series.
Oh, Almost Human. I love that guy's so fucking hot.
Dorian.
Which one?
The robot?
Oh, both of them.
I want to do the robot.
The cop. That's fucking Bones.
I know.
That's the new Bones. Cali guy goes, "You're
From
just
Star Trek.
from Star Trek." He goes,
Oh.
"You're just watching it for Bones." I said, "That doesn't make it a bad show."
Actually, he did a great job as Bones in
He
the Star
did.
Trek. So
He did, and he's doing a great job as this cop. It's a very similar character to Bones.
Yeah.
Kind of jaded.
I love TV. Downton
too.
Abbey's going to be starting here pretty soon. You got to catch up on that.
I do have to catch up on that.
You
I
got to
need to
watch
get-
the backstories.
but I need to
and
get-
you would love Downton Abbey as well.
I can
Oh,
only
I
get it on
remember. See, I've been what channel is that on?
PBS.
PBS, but you can't watch back episodes.
You can watch
on
either one or
demand?
two.
I can't watch them on
No,
demand?
you can't watch them on demand, but you have to get Hulu Plus. They're not on regular Hulu.
Oh.
I don't, please, my on-demand now, I've got HBO, Cinemax, Showtime. I mean, I got them all. I do not need a fucking Hulu, just like I don't need a fucking Pinterest, okay?
I know. I keep wanting to. Every time I look at my Pinterest, I want to go. I
Everybody-
think of her.
I do
Everybody thinks of me on Pinterest, but, like, I don't have time for that.
too. Now that I have my sewing machine, that Pinterest board called Sewing Projects, or what was it? It's something sewing stuff. All that shit's getting made now. Now that I got my sewing machine, y'all gonna be getting floor pillows galore. from that.
Floor pillow's an easy one to make.
Do you create anything?
I create nothing. I serve no purpose on this earth.
Do you
I contribute nothing
No,
to society.
we talked
I
about
do
that
not
earlier.
cook.
She doesn't
So you
cook.
don't
I do not
You work.
sew.
You have a
I am
job.
not crafty.
job.
I love to work.
She's a mother, she has a husband.
I'm a
so
mom.
There is some, you have
I have
some
a few
purpose.
redeeming qualities, but Pinterest is one of those things where I go on there and I feel like subpar. I'm like, why am I not making my daughter her homemade laundry detergent? Why? I'm a horrible mother. Like, why is she using regular Crayola paints? Like, why am I not making this shit at home?
It makes you feel guilty, huh?
It does.
The newest popular thing right now is chalk paint. You can create your own chalk
you can
paint,
create your own chalk
pastel
paints
colors.
So now when
Oh, hell no. Because you know what? I'd have to do it all. With all them chillins at my house, forget it. The show work would never get... If I went on Pinterest, you know how in the middle of the day you guys get text message about show stuff? Because I'm working on things. Forget all that, okay? Show stuff would not happen if you guys put me on Pinterest.
But all of the kids would have their very own homemade sidewalk chalk.
They
They
would.
would.
They
They
would.
would.
They would.
They'd be like, "Mom, today I made glitter slime at Cha-Cha's house."
Oh, yeah.
That's
They would be
awesome.
like... No, you know what? You guys just find some good things that are for the kids and just email them to me. Then I won't feel obligated to do it all.
True.
When my daughter doesn't get into college, she's going to be like, "You didn't make me my own sidewalk chalk." This is your fault.
Or my own Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle tutu outfit for Halloween.
Exactly.
I get on Pinterest and I see stuff and I'm like, "This is awesome." What really depresses me is when I follow the link to an actual blog and it's just some random mom and she's like, "Oh, I make half of our clothes I make, and the reason we spend, there's one lady on there who's a Las Vegas local. Her entire family of 4 lives on less than $14,000 a year.
Oh, give me a break.
But she's a stay-at-home mom, and she homeschools her kids, and
Coupon clip.
and the kids
It's
go to,
amazing.
but the
I
kids
just
go to,
Canning.
I want to beat the shit out of her because
Yeah.
I'm like, her kids go to karate and
We
music
should get her on
lessons
the
and all
show.
this other stuff. Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
no, because she's a Mormon. pretty devout.
Oh, I see.
I don't think they're allowed to listen.
Oh, we need to find a nasty home
Couponer.
canner. Yeah, couponer.
That's what we need to do.
We need a porn queen. A porn queen who's a homemaker. Porn queen couponer. I'm tweeting that.
We need the porn version of Martha Stewart, okay?
That's right.
That's what we need for a guest on our show. The porn version of
We
Martha
need Rachel
Stewart.
Ray naked. That's what we need.
Oh, Paula Dean naked. What are you talking
And
about?
when he will make me homemade sidewalk chalk to take home.
And you can say, "Oh, look what I did for you."
Say, look what I worked so hard at.
Because you know they would bring goodie bags of stuff that
Yeah,
they've made.
we are so booking the wrong guests, aren't we?
Yeah, we need people who cook
And bring gifts.
and bring gifts. That's what we need.
I'm
Food.
gonna tag Martha Stewart in the suite too.
That was one of the things I missed about, when Mama wasn't actually Mama on the show. She'd just show up randomly. She would bring us food.
Oh, every week they would come to the show, and before she was on the show, her and DJ would come and bring us treats like homemade caramel corn and cake pops and.
Listen, guys,
good.
I have gum in my purse.
They make that gum now that tastes like key lime pie. That's pretty good.
I just have some Orbit.
You go to Kelly's for dinner. You go to Kelly's for dinner, and she hands you here's dessert, a piece of gum for dessert.
No, at home it's one of those.
It's like key lime pie.
No. At home it's one of those pinwheel peppermints left over from Sonic.
I have those in my car, like
So
my
do I.
center console. I go to Sonic way too much, but yeah,
the
I always
cranberry
have them.
limeade. The
Oh, look at
cranberry
that black and
limeade
white
is
photo.
good.
I never saw that one. Or never seen it up there. It's beautiful.
Which one?
That black
All
and
of us?
white one.
Yeah. That's
You
a
got
pretty
some
one.
boobs.
She does. She hides them.
Dang.
She does.
Alexia hides
I'm
them.
a triple D.
I think she's actually closer to my size, but she refuses to
Double
believe.
F.
Double F.
I'm a
Fuck.
F and F'in'.
F and
F and F'in'.
I'm gonna be negative.
Those are
Does
fucking-
that do anything?
I think we.
Blood type?
I think that our faces are a little different in that one than on the front page. We look a little sultry in that picture.
We look
Little sultry.
like succubi.
I want to take our next photo
you
shoot
buy?
in front of somebody's pool.
Ooh, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
would be awesome. Get ready for
Didn't
the
Olga
summer.
say we could use her pool?
Yeah, but she's not going to be having her pool very
Yeah,
soon.
yeah.
The PLP might let us use her pool.
Well, we could use my pool. We would just have to put up privacy screens. They will let us use the pool
Who cares?
exclusively.
Privacy screen for what?
Because there's children and they don't need to see all that. Not yet.
All right. If you insist.
It is a public pool.
I
Yeah.
know, but I'm just public, okay?
We know you'd be one of those people who lives in a nudist colony and be upset because other people are like, they're naked all the time, and you'd be like, it's okay to be naked.
It is okay to be naked. Except when I'm cold. Oh, then I have to put a lot of clothes. I don't ever want to be cold.
I got a Snuggie today.
Did you?
I did. I'm helping Callie guy clean out the closets in his house here, and just stuffed in the back, hanging up on a hanger, is just a Snuggie. I'm like, is that a Snuggie? He goes, yeah. Do you want it? Yeah, I want it. He goes, well, you can keep it here.
Does
and
it
keep
cover
warm
your
here.
boobs?
Yes. And I said, no, I need a Snuggie at work. It's fucking cold in my office. So now I have a Snuggie and my blanket to wrap up in.
Are you seriously going to wear your Snuggie at work?
You're goddamn right I am.
What color is it?
It's bright blue.
Oh, did you like your little presents that your little man bought you that he
I
was on a mission to buy?
I
we
did.
walked in before for 2 weeks. 2 weeks ahead. Now, I always take the children shopping for their mothers. 2 weeks ahead of time, her little boy said, I know what I'm getting my mom. I want her a fuzzy pair of blue slippers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We went to the store, and he said, he found them right away. I said, are you sure? There's some other things we can look at. Nope. And now I want these fuzzy pair of blue socks to go with these fuzzy blue slippers. And he did.
Well, most of the downstairs at our house is tile floor, and that tile floor gets really cold because it's just laid right on top of the concrete.
Yeah, my kitchen too, yeah.
So it gets really cold, and the both of us, like, a month ago, were like, woo, we should get slippers, because neither one of us has slippers. And Daniel, my son, he goes, Mom, you should get me slippers for Christmas. I said, I'll get you slippers for Christmas. He goes, okay. And then he's been telling me for weeks, I know exactly what I'm getting you, Mom. I know what I'm going to get you. So I open it up, and he goes, do you like it? It's blue. It's your favorite color. It's like Muppet blue with like a Muppet green interior.
Yeah.
They're hilarious. They're so fun to wear. I love
and
them.
And like I said, from the day I said, okay, guys, on this date, we're going to go shopping for your mommy, so start thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
And my little guy actually ended up getting slippers for everybody in the family. He bought a pair of slippers for me, for his dad, for his mom, for his sister, and for his stepmom.
Nice.
Hey, before we go to break, let's do your catch-up.
Well, yeah, tell us about your week, Kelly. At the last hour of every show, we do what's called catch-ups, and we tell about what we did during the week. If you had wild stuff.
I didn't cook.
Preferably sexual stuff would be great.
Yeah. If you don't want to fuck your husband, you can tell that too. He's not listening, by the way. I did send him a text.
Did you ask?
I said, "Are you listening?" He said, "No, I'm not allowed."
What a good
I
boy.
did, right?
Now,
Because,
why did you ask him not to listen?
because if I said something that I maybe shouldn't have said and it would upset him, I didn't want him pissed off when I got home. So I thought,
You have to have
Let
a
me just-
conversation before.
She might want some pussy. She might want some dick when she gets home.
Okay,
so-
Right?
but wouldn't it be better if he heard it firsthand from you, where he could text you right away, or his friend would call him and said, "Do you know what your wife just said?"
you will take that chance.
Okay.
Now, let's say you're back on the show, okay? You gonna let him listen, or is this like you'll never let him listen?
No, it'll be fine. I was just nervous, and I
first
thought I
time.
would say something that would.
And you know what? Later on, like let's say you're on the show later,
The longer
you'll
you're on
just
the show,
go.
the
You'll
more
just
shit you're
go.
allowed to talk about.
Yeah, you'll just be like, "Oh, I fucking don't care what he says. I'm just telling him he pissed me off so goddamn bad. I'm not giving him any sex for 2 weeks."
Or he'll be like Silent Mike was, and I'll bet you Cali Guy does it too. You gonna talk about that on the show?
He does.
You gonna mention that on the show?
Oh, wait
You
a
should
minute.
so talk about
When
that on
I
the show.
date people, they're like, you're not going to tell this. Or some of them go, "Will you tell the story? Will you tell what happened?" Yeah.
Cali guys all the time. Don't forget to tell that on the show. He'll send me an email. Don't forget to talk about this when we go on the show.
And Daniel was the same way with Mama. She would get lists. Text
Oh yeah, he would make her list of what she has to talk about during her catch up. He would send her lists.
It's fun.
Yeah.
You just gotta. Callie and I, at the very beginning, we were kind of casually dating, and so it was like, well, just kind of casually mention, the casual relationship. We didn't really talk about it at all. But now that we're dating, there's more that we talk about. And there's still some stuff I'm not allowed to talk about. But you have to have the conversation with your partner.
Right.
You have to sit down with them and be like, okay. I know we can talk about having sex, but should I discuss with him? Can I tell them about the bondage and the sex swings and the 47 dudes who came on my face last Friday? No? Okay, that's good. You just
want
got
me
to make
leave that
things
part
work.
out? That's fine.
Yeah.
And if you do something really obnoxious at the club, like go to the parking lot and have sex and everybody takes pictures of you,
Right.
if you don't want me to talk about it here, I won't.
But if
True.
you don't
We do
tell us,
respect each other's. That's right. We do respect
Yeah.
each other's boundaries. So.
Nice.
yeah, we
Yeah.
try at least.
Yeah.
But some of us don't fucking care. So.
Because I think a lot of it is I love talking about the relationships that we have, all kinds. Like lately I've been able to talk about how much I miss Mike and how I'm dealing with his death and everything.
And she throws her vibrator across the room.
I did. I got mad. I got mad at my vibrator for making me feel
because
good.
it wasn't Mike.
It wasn't Mike, and it made me feel good, and I felt guilty. I mean, how fucked up is that, right?
But she told it that she threw the fucking vibrator.
I yelled at it too.
I know.
Motherfucker.
How dare you?
But I mean, everybody's going through different parts of their relationships, whether they're just starting or they've been in one for a long time and they don't know how to deal with certain things.
Or they're afraid of him.
Oh, right. So I think this is a really good venue to cover all bases, and hopefully people will learn stuff. And I think they do. We've turned around some lives. Made people
We've
think
ruined
about
a few. And
so true.
And we've pissed people out. Dude, it was like our third episode of our first season. We were getting calls from people in another community that a nonprofit that we were associated with. And they're like, you said something about so-and-so, and they're really pissed off about it. And we're like, yeah, but we didn't say it was so-and-so, so so-and-so knew it was them because they're a fucking scut.
Right.
Yeah, 'cause everybody's got a code name. Well, and I'll tell you, too, Sierra and I have gotten into some really heated discussions on the air, like screaming at each other, like, you're not looking at this right, and she tells me, no, you're not listening, let me finish. I mean, we go back and forth, but the minute, like, the air's off, we're like, oh, hey, okay, what's up? Like, people don't even know that, we
Wanna buy me a
at
hot
each
dog
other's
later?
throats. Yeah.
This is our last show for 2013.
It
Yeah, it
is.
is. The
Oh
next
my
time you see us,
God,
it'll
it
be
is.
2014.
It is.
And next week is going to be like
Next week.
Big.
We
badass.
have been waiting forever to do a live
Oh, since the
studio
day I
audience.
started with this show, 3 years ago,
Yeah.
Sierra's been talking about, I want to do a live audience. I want to do a live audience, and we're finally going to do it.
Yeah.
It's going to
So
be
you're
good.
going to walk out into the audience with a microphone?
We are.
and-
we are.
That'd
We
be
get
her.
to play Oprah and Phil Donahue.
Nice.
No, I'm
I'm
Jesse
Raphael.
Raphael.
Right.
Because she was fat.
Sally
Sally
wasn't fat.
No,
Oprah's
Rosie.
fatter than
No,
Sally.
who's the-
Rosie O'Donnell was fat.
Did she have her own show?
Yes, but she didn't go to the audience much. But she did
flung
have her.
things out at that.
Yes, you're right.
Okay.
You're
Be
right.
Mari,
But she
she's
was
on
fat.
Susie.
This is the Curvaceous Bounty of SinCity on VegasOnNetRadio.com. We'll be right back for the last half hour after this.